And we're going to start off right here, well, not here in the Pacific. Mayan, we're actually going to start off with a country that my family and I have always been aspiring to visit, and that is Canada. Even though, most Americans would describe it as the world next door, but, Canada in and on itself has its own set of unique features, terrain, climate, culture. And one thing that's also standing out are the members of the Church of Christ there in Canada.
Right, Alfred, and aiming to help ease the impact of poverty in British Columbia, Canada, the Iglesia Ni Cristo, or Church of Christ, brings its Aid to Humanity mission to communities and charities there. In Vancouver, British Columbia, Kathleen Cruz has the story.
Poverty statistics of Canada states that 1 in 7 Canadians still lives in poverty. This is equivalent to nearly 5 million people in Canada. This situation involves certain members of the communities, such as people living with disabilities, single parents, children, elderly people, and Indigenous people. For the last 2 years, the Government of Canada has been working hard to cut the poverty rate in half by 2030. Supporting this goal to reduce the number of people living in hardship, the Church of Christ here in British Columbia is conducting an extensive Aid to Humanity effort for Canadian charities and individuals.
The Iglesia Ni Cristo, through its charity arm, the FYM Foundation, is giving cash donations to selected Canadian charity organizations, such as Surrey Food Bank Society, Lookout Housing and Health Society, Mom-to-Mom Child Poverty Initiative Society, and Progressive Housing Society.
At the Surrey Food Bank, we actually serve 14,000 people a month in Surrey and Delta, and 41% are children. We actually have the highest child usage rate in the province right now. So the money donated today by the Felix Malo Foundation goes directly to help those children in need.
Mom-to-Mom was really fortunate to receive $1,500 from the Church of Christ, and this is huge for us actually, because $1,500 is enough to provide a monthly grocery stipend to a family of 5, so a mom and 4 children. This is something that Mom-to-Mom provides, and it makes a huge difference to the food security of the families in our program. It reduces a huge amount of stress for mom, and she can put that energy into being there for her kids and supporting them in other ways instead of worrying whether she'll have enough to feed them.
While some Canadians may seem to be living a higher standard of life, there are still those who struggle. They live paycheck to paycheck, while some heavily rely on social and government assistance. The Church of Christ also extended their help to certain individuals, giving out 500 bags of care package and groceries, even to those who did not think they'd be in the situation before.
Without assistance from the community, we would be lost. We would starve. At one time, I was donating. Now I'm receiving. Well, we appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. We really do.
It's interesting too. It's a kind of way to call people, not only to receive, but also to call people to give. Because there are people in the world, there are somewhere always people in need.
Oh, every donation is so powerful in helping our community as we assist people with barriers to housing with items that just are basic necessities. So we're really grateful for that donation and for the donation of the items as well.
The kindness of the Church of Christ has provided positive social impact.
Just a huge thank you to the Church of Christ and all of their members for their generosity, for their support. They've been supporting us for many years. So our partnership with them, our relationship with them is very, very robust. So just a huge thank you. And days like this give me a sense of hope and purpose to go forward and help those in our community.
Reporting from Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada, I am Kathleen Cruz for Eagle News, 1 with 25.
Mahalo so much for that good news story there, Kathleen, there in Vancouver. Now, may